The Chase's Anne Hegerty revealed in a new interview that she scarcely spends her accumulated wealth, which she leaves sitting in the bank. Meanwhile, the modest-living 64-year-old owns half of her old housing association flat, and rents the rest. Anne opened up about her thrifty relationship with money in an episode of Kay Adams' podcast How to Be 60. In a revelation that may surprise some fans, the Chase star once had bailiffs knocking at her door, as autism left her uncertain of how to manage her money. Now, however, an accountant deals with the figures, leaving Anne to enjoy a relatively modest lifestyle, with her only major splurges being on clothes. The proud Mensa member told Kay, "I like pondering that, my money is sitting in the bank." She owns half of her flat and rents the other half, using a shared ownership scheme originally designed for those who are unable to afford their own homes at full price. It allows savvy but cash-strapped buyers to purchase between 10% and 75% of the total cost of the property. They then rent the remaining percentage from a landlord, local council or, in Anne's case, a housing association. The quiz show star would not be eligible to benefit from the scheme if she was looking to invest as a new buyer these days, as her net worth has soared since she first signed the contract. Shared ownership is only available to those who are on a budget by necessity and who have household incomes of less than £80,000 per year, or £90,000 if living in London. Anne continued on the podcast, "I'm not really an expensive person, and that's nice. I'm comfortable, as it were." According to Celebrity Net Worth, Anne's figure could stand at around £2.3 million. The star previously said that her autism stopped her from finding love, with her longest relationship ever lasting just 4 months. "The two things that seem to cost people the most money are their families and their holidays," she mused, acknowledging that her money stretches further as a single woman. However, her one main indulgence is buying a stupid amount of clothes. She previously admitted she had to rein in her desires for her on-screen wardrobe after clashing with producers over what to wear. Anne has an eye for designer fashion and wanted to appear in Chanel suits, or dress up as a dominatrix. "I really would like my costume to include high heels, fishnet stockings and a whip, but the producers don't seem to want to go for that," she joked in one interview with BBC Radio Manchester. They weren't keen on her more modest choices either, with Anne suggesting, "I think I'm going to have a nice, little, navy Chanel trouser suit," and the producer firing back, "I think you're not." She'd been sent on a shopping trip with a BBC-sponsored stylist, who'd taken photos for show bosses, and they had their own ideas. When she saw the alternatives they'd picked for her, she joked, "Right, well, clearly there's going to be no room for vanity here." Meanwhile, although Anne has a penchant for clothing from an expensive Italian fashion house, she has chuckled that she usually manages to make it look as if it's been bought from a charity shop.